Washington High School, class of 2017, you may be seated. Good evening and welcome to the 135th graduation ceremony to honor the 2017 graduating class of Washington High School. My name is Dan Conrad and it is my honor to be the principal of Washington High School. I would like to recognize and thank the Washington High School Band and orchestra members under the direction of Ms. Carla Chiarello for the music they provide. Senior chorus members, you are invited to come forward at this time to join the choir on the stage. As we respect the acknowledgement of each student and their hard work, I would like to provide a brief reminder regarding the appropriate protocol for a formal program such as graduation. We ask that you please refrain from the use of noise-making devices as we introduce the graduates so that everyone can hear the upcoming names. If you are coming forward for photos, please use the designated areas and only remain in the area during your graduate's turn, to the left and to the right. These actions will assist us in ensuring a graduation ceremony that will be remembered by all. Thank you for your cooperation in this matter. I would now like to recognize our distinguished guests that are here with us today. School Board President, Mr. Todd Tolke. School Board Member, Mr. Doug Morrison. School Board Member, Mr. Kent Alberti. And the Superintendent of the Sioux Falls Public Schools, Dr. Brian Maher. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Washington High School senior class co-chairs, Jillian Stamp and Jonah Nelson, who will be the masters of today's commencement ceremony.
Thank you, Mr. Conrad. Good afternoon. My name is Jillian Stamp, and it is my distinct pleasure to welcome to the stage the Sioux Falls School District Superintendent, Dr. Brian Maher, who will deliver the graduation message.
Thank you, Jillian. And congratulations to the class of 2017. You're here today with your friends and family looking on, not to mark the end of your high school career, but to celebrate the beginning of the rest of your life. You've spent plenty of time over the last 13 years preparing for your future. Now, your future is here. It's your time to shine. Throughout your educational experience, you have no doubt logged thousands of hours of reading, probably asked your math teacher, when am I ever going to use this stuff? And maybe even pulled a practical joke on a classmate or teacher somewhere along the way. And now, your K-12 journey has come to an end. It's led you here to the Sioux Falls Arena, June 4th, 2017, graduation day. For decades, this arena has served as the premier venue for high school, college, and some semi-professional sports. So I thought it fitting today to take a page from one of the most highly regarded and often called the wisest college basketball coach in America, John Wooden. Mr. Wooden was head coach at UCLA and won 10 NCAA national championships. Wooden was also the very first person inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame as both a player and a coach. Wooden was big on leadership and development of his players as more than just players, but as people. His most well-known quotes transcend beyond advice for athletes, but are instead good lessons for us all. I'm going to share with you my five of my favorites here today. Number one, you cannot live a perfect day without doing something for someone who will never be able to repay you. Number 2, success comes from knowing that you did your best to become the best that you are capable of becoming. Number 3, success is never final, failure is never fatal. It's courage that counts. Number 4, it's the little details that are vital. Little things make big things happen. And finally, don't give up on your dreams, or your dreams will give up on you. Let me share that last one more time. Don't give up on your dreams, or your dreams will give up on you. Right here, right now, June 4th, 2017, your future begins. Make big things happen. Help those who can't repay you, and always do your best. Congratulations to the class of 2017 for all you've accomplished to this point and for all that you will accomplish in your future. Good luck, and again, congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Maher. My name is Jonah Nelson, and I'm the other co-chair for the senior class of 2017. We are now pleased to feature the Washington High School Concert Choir under the direction of Mr. Jeffrey Spencer. He will be performing The Road Home by Stephen Paulus.
Thank you, Mr. Spencer and concert choir members. Our commencement speakers for today were selected through an audition process from several excellent addresses written by members of the senior class. I am pleased to introduce our first commencement address entitled Dream On, given today by Raquel Rivera.
Good evening, family, friends, relatives, and administration and class of 2017. We made it. As we look back over all our years of schooling, it is inevitable to think of our future plans. As much as we'd love to stay at Washington for the rest of our lives, we can't, unfortunately. As we finish making plans for next year, or even just for tomorrow, class of 2017, I will tell you what we can do. Dream on. We have become a generation where dreams become a reality. Remember when we were in elementary school, when we used to play with the big old box desktop computers? Well, those things were the result of one man's dream. How did the creator, Steve Jobs, come up with it? Well, it started off with a dream, but it didn't just stay there. He worked hard until his dream became a reality. His dreams had no limitations. What we share with Steve Jobs is after today, when we leave this arena, our dreams have no limitations. The word dream has been affiliated with a vision for the future, with striving towards a better world, a better life. I'm sure we've all heard it many, many times, Martin Luther King Jr.'s famous I Have a Dream speech. His speech focused on a dream for a more diverse, more unified, more peaceful community. His dream is what we can now see among us at WHS, a school full of diversity, a school full of belonging, just as Dr. King's dream. Not only did he allow his dream to run on, but suffered the consequences to make it a possible reality for us now. I don't know how many of us went to Sunday school or Bible school. If you did, you might be familiar with the story of Joseph the dreamer. He told his dreams to his family. His dreams were ridiculed by his brothers and even his father. But Joseph suffered through it. After all the struggling and suffering, his dreams indeed came true. These inspirational stories of dreamers show us that dreams have no end, no stop, no barrier. We were all lucky enough to come to a school where our dreams were fed, nourished, and grew. A school that gave us the inspiration to dream and the tools necessary to expand our dreams and bring us closer to making them a reality. So, fellow warriors, don't stop. Like the school song reminds us, fight, fight, fight. But not just for our alma mater, which prepared us for the future, but also for our dreams. Class of 2017, dream on. Thank you.
Thank you, Raquel. Our next speaker is Jillian Stamp, giving her commencement address. Do good, do well, and live.
As we sit here today, we ought to be immensely proud of ourselves and the things we have accomplished in our lives and our academic careers thus far. It is with honor and gratitude that I address you today, bearing a message of congratulations and hoping to motivate you all, my fellow warriors, to go out and do good. This is not only a wish for us all to simply be successful. I am confident that after our time at Washington High School, we now have the tools we need to accomplish whatever it is we wish. We are the thinkers, the doers, the architects of the future, and I wholeheartedly believe each and every one of us will be credited for great things in the future. And since I already know we will go out into the world and do well, I want to encourage us to go out and do good. Now, more than ever, our country and our world need people with passion and compassion, love and generosity, and above all else, a desire to help and serve the planet and the communities that comprise it. In our experience at Washington High, we have encountered a great deal of respect and camaraderie, unmatched by any other community. We have the power to impact the lives of people here in Sioux Falls or any place that we choose. We can contribute to the effort to minimize the carbon footprint of humanity or salvage what remains of endangered species. Any one of us has the potential to make groundbreaking medical discoveries or contribute to the fight in ending world hunger. With the priceless education that we have earned by staying after school for help and putting in copious amounts of time on our homework, we have a foundation to build on, and a strong one at that. Moreover, we have been taught the importance of community service and volunteerism, and it is up to us to use these things as we begin to build on this foundation. It matters not our plans after this, and I imagine there are many different avenues tugging at all of us. Some will leave Sioux Falls, some will leave South Dakota, and plenty will leave the country. But this is the incredible thing about graduating. We have the potential to spread our influence far and wide. It is also worth mentioning the phenomenal culture of involvement at Washington and all of the talent and time we have lent to this amazing place. In this way, we have positively impacted our school. I am certain that as we transition to the next period of our lives, that we will recognize that these are some of the people and the places that we will reminisce about the most. I am optimistic that the importance of involvement in our environment has been instilled in each of us, and we will make similar contributions in our future. At this time in our lives, we are only beginning to comprehend the impact we can have on our society, and we are only beginning to appreciate the opportunities that we have been given by learning in the beautifully diverse culture of Washington High School. However, what we can fully understand, thanks to the mission fostered at Washington, is that when we see a need, we are capable of doing our part. As illustrated by the celebration of Quinn Terhorst in March, we understand the important value of kindness on any given day. Now, I challenge us to take our energy and our excellent work ethic to the community that we choose and teach others the way of the warriors. As we depart from our high school community, some of us will cry, some will be elated, and many uncertain. But the reality is that the distance between us may be the most important tool that we have. The farther that we venture, the more area we can impact. Our adventures are prompted by schools or jobs or a desire to escape the delightful South Dakota weather. But miraculously, they create the possibility to touch more and more lives. You see, we all have the skills needed to experience success and to assist others in their journey. I hope that we return to this special place at one moment in our lives, perhaps to reunite with classmates, and I can hardly wait to hear from all of you all that you have accomplished. As articulated beautifully by English writer John Bunyan, you have not lived today until you have done something for someone who can never repay you. And with that, my fellow warriors, get out there. Do well, do good, and most importantly, live. Thank you.
Thank you, Jillian. As you've heard, Washington High has a number of talented individuals, and we are grateful for both Raquel and Jillian for sharing their thoughts with us today. Now, please join me in welcoming to the stage for a short address and the presentation of the class of 2017, Principal Dan Conrad.
Thank you, Raquel, Jillian, and Jonah. And to the Washington High School class of 2017, I am honored to stand before you as your principal, celebrating your accomplishments with you, your family, and your friends. While the last 4 years have certainly flown by, and this year certainly seems like a blur, we take time today to recognize the educational journey you have completed and contributions to the rich tradition and proud history of Washington High School. As freshmen, you entered the halls of WHS from multiple middle schools with eyes wide open and uncertainty abound. You heard many of us talk about the keys to a successful high school career, and we challenged you to think about what you wanted your footprint to be when you left Washington High School. We introduced you to the Circle of Courage, the great logo of Washington High School, and we talked about the 4 pillars that comprise the Circle of Courage: independence, belonging, mastery, and courage. Our goal for each of you was that you would have the courage to take risks so that you would experience a sense of belonging, a sense of mastery, and a sense of independence when you graduated from Washington High School. As the great boxing champion Muhammad Ali said, "He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life." 4 years ago, we challenged you to have the courage to take a rigorous course of study. And today, we recognize the academic accomplishments of the class of 2017 that include 127 Regent Scholars, 109 Presidential Education Award winners, 70 National Honor Society members, 71 Sioux Falls AP Achievement Award winners, 17 AP Scholars, 7 AP Scholars with Honor, 5 AP Scholars with Distinction. 15 of you here today maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA during your 4-year high school career. And as impressive as that is, 60% of you that are here today from Washington High School took at least one semester of an advanced placement course. That percentage translates to almost 1,300 semesters of AP coursework. Be proud of the academic footprint you have left behind. A second element of the Circle of Courage is belonging. As freshmen, we challenge you to have the courage to get involved in school life. While academics are certainly an important part of your high school life, we also value the memories that are created when students get involved in extracurricular activities. The sense of belonging to something greater than yourself is a powerful emotion that generates the necessary momentum to accomplish the most difficult tasks in life. As the saying goes, a family does not need to be perfect, it just needs to be united. As a United Warrior family, your extracurricular accomplishments include 11 state titles during your 4 years at Washington High School, 4 state titles this year: boys golf, competitive dance, football, and boys golf, or boys bowling. 1 state runner-up finish in competitive cheer, 37 South Dakota High School Activities Association All Academic Conference Team Award winners, many individual All-Metro Conference awards, 5 All-State Orchestra participants, 5 All-State Band, 3 All-State Jazz Band, 20 All-State Choir participants, 8 South Dakota Honor Choir participants, 3 national qualifiers in debate, and 1 national qualifier in oral interp. Be proud of the footprint you left behind because you had the courage to get involved. Lastly, we asked you to have the courage to give back and serve others. Denzel Washington may have said it best when he said, "At the end of the day, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about who you've lifted up, who you've made better. It's about what you've given back." You are a class that has been thoughtful of others, and you have cared for others in many different ways. You have given thousands of hours of community service back to the Sioux Falls community. You have raised approximately $12,000 for the less fortunate in our community and schools, including Children's Miracle Network, Project Warm Up, Autism Awareness, local nursing homes, and the banquet. You have volunteered time to serve others at school through Warriors Read Together, Link Crew Leadership, and mentoring and peer tutoring. The tradition and history of Washington High School is built on students like you, who have demonstrated the courage to belong to something greater than themselves and the courage to commit themselves to excellence. The class of 2017 has an impressive list of accomplishments. What will be even more impressive is what each of you will accomplish in the years to come. While today marks the conclusion of your high school career, it more importantly marks the beginning of your future. As you have experienced a sense of mastery with the outstanding education you have earned, the remarkable memories you have created, and the generous heart you have developed. Today we celebrate the 109th year of Washington High School and Warrior Pride. It is today that you are able to call yourselves Warrior alumni. Continue to have the courage to take risks, the courage to belong, and the courage to serve others. Congratulations on your successes, and always remember, once a warrior, always a warrior. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride that I present to you the graduating class of 2017. Presenting diplomas to the class of 2017 are school board members Todd Tolke and Doug Morrison. Reading the names of the class members will be Assistant Principals Mrs. Rachel Agers-Ferry and Mr. Preston Koima. Ushers, please prepare for the presentation of the diplomas.
Jonah Nelson.
Raquel Rivera.
Jillian Stamp.
Mark Ledoux.
Carter Assen.
Kylie Lemire.
Hyatt Abdurrahman.
Dayon Larson.
Michaela Abler.
Lily Larson.
Sharina Adana.
Maxwell Larson.
Dodi Ahmed.
Brianna Larson.
Hyatt Ali.
Jacob Larson.
Esther Ellison.
Nicholas Larson.
Marissa Alvarez.
Samantha Larson.
Owen Alvine.
Ryan Lee.
Iqbal Aman.
Kyle Laban.
Taylor Anderson.
Tristan LeClaire.
Faven Argay.
Kiana Lee.
Janaea Arndt.
Zachary Lee.
Samson Argo.
Erica Lehan.
Wubinish Argo.
Andrew Levashay.
Maya Arnold.
Sabrina Lickus.
Landon Arrowwood.
Vanessa Lingle.
Angel Arroyo.
Abigail Lint.
Nyesbet Ayam.
Amasi Logo.
Alyssa Badger.
Jordan Long.
Annie Banks.
Jonathan Luth.
Bailey Banwert.
Carmen Lopez.
Catherine Barker.
Linda Lopez Alvarez.
Serenity Barnett.
Alexander Lorenzini.
Alexander Barron.
Lyric Lott.
Casey Bartel.
Praven Lutel.
Princess Bagbo.
Trevor Lund.
Nolan Bear.
Cassandra Lynn.
Sarah Bell.
Francisco Magana.
Ezra Batru.
Sermila Magar.
Isaiah Bird.
Madison Malmeister.
Leighton Bird.
Daniel Mann.
Amrit Bizwa.
Ryan Manis.
Lillian Bizaru.
Montez Manning.
Brooklyn Black.
Ethan Mashing.
Joseph Blankerts.
Jeffrey McKee.
Billy Blevins.
Ethan McKenney.
Jake Botel.
Sarah McMurphy.
Zacchaeus Bolden.
Lee May.
Jade Bolin.
Jalen Melgar.
Daxton Bonwell.
Paige Mary.
Kelly Bordeaux.
Connor Miller.
Jacob Bott.
Matrika Mishra.
Mason Bowes.
Diamond Mitchell.
Emma Brands.
Shagitu Matiku.
Jackson Bren.
Skylar Moen.
Kelly Bridgman.
Asmo Muhammad.
Ashley Brower.
Trevor Moeller.
Noah Brown.
Hannah Malou.
Trey Bruns.
Janisa Mondesir.
Peyton Bowie.
Leela Mongar.
Ariel Buckley.
Michael Moore.
Chance Bakira.
Ryan Morgans.
Caitlin Bulick.
Devin Mueller.
Connor Bunkers.
Brina Mullen.
Alana Boos.
Braden Nath.
Anthony Campbell.
David Navarrete.
Sarah Carrazzo.
Ryan Newman.
Landon Sarda.
Scott Wynn.
Morgan Carl.
Rayanne Nichols.
Hope Carlson.
Haley Nold.
Juan Castillo.
Aaron Oakland.
Alyssa Catalfino.
Amber Abenauer.
Skylar Chapin.
Braden O'Brien.
Roshni Chetri.
Krista Olson.
Hunter Christensen.
Courtney Olstad.
Justin Clevenger.
Sean Oromo.
Skylar Close-Smith.
Elizabeth Ortega.
Tiffany Coffey Elliott.
Noah Otten.
Samuel Coldman.
Cesar Palacios.
Eduardo Contreras.
Taylor Palmer.
Victor Contreras.
Keena Parsai.
Houston Curtin.
David Peralt.
Carson Cipher.
Ethan Person.
Corey Daniels.
Jacob Peterson.
Easton Dar.
Dewey Pham.
Illustrial Day.
Kiana Pomajak.
Michael Day.
Keanu Pupi Praput.
Nicole DeYoung.
Deanne Polatsky.
Spencer DeLang.
Philip Poberezhnik.
Rochelle Dempsey.
Sophia Poberezhnik.
Jadron Derby.
Calvin Potterzay.
Caitlin Dickens.
Sophie Picorni.
Bakila Dida.
Alexander Popovic.
Max Edwards.
Pratima Podell.
Ariana Ellis.
Prativa Podell.
Jacob Ellis.
Margaret Quia.
Norman Englert.
Sydney Robbie.
Peyton Enor.
Akash Ray.
Andrew Erdman.
Diraz Ray.
Annie Farmer.
Mongol Ray.
Hiawathalam Faye.
Sancha Ray.
Thad Femright.
Colin Rasmussen.
Tegan Faye.
Claw Ray.
Hayden Fiala.
Daisy Reichert.
Caitlin Fisher.
Thorough Reisdorfer.
Tommy Fisher.
Remy Mae Rice.
Justice Fisher.
Briaja Richardson.
Chase Flickama.
Da Rin.
Jaron Fountain.
Brian Rivera.
Ellison Fox.
Quentin Robertson.
Jocelyn Fuentes Rosales.
Sydney Rodman.
Kiani Funches.
Cindy Rodriguez.
Sunita Gasmer.
Anna Rotman.
Taylor Gallo.
Katie Rosenboom.
Darrera Gamachu.
Wendy Rosales Corrado.
Jose Garcia.
Alexandra Rote.
Peyton Garrow.
Derek Rowenhorst.
Joshua Gary.
Nicola Royce.
Mackenzie Gasper.
Mel Ruano.
Kumbar Gatnor.
Essa Sadie.
Nyaquith Gatnor.
Brianna Sangale.
Naomi Gabari.
Noah Salter.
Sweet Gabrizabear.
Jalen Sadness.
Joseph Gary.
Carrie Shavy.
Bryce Getting.
Allison Schenkel.
Armala Gazishu.
Austin Schmidt.
Jocelyn Gill.
Noah Schmidt.
Devin Gilbertson.
Liam Schneider.
Surafel Gourmet.
Haley Schock.
Bria Giro.
Okay. Austin Schoenbeck.
Nathaniel Gizal.
Morgan Skolton.
Tyler Godwin.
Trevor Schultz.
Isaac Goman.
Jack Schumacher.
Shayna Goins.
Sierra Scott.
Faven Goydam.
Juan Sebastian.
Lacey Gotch.
Eric Sebesta.
Kennedy Gramco.
Ashton Semler.
Lauren Green.
Put the song Sengchen.
Nicholas Grigg.
Lincoln Schaefer.
Christian Grolke.
Maham Shah.
Whitney Grushwolf.
Nasra Sharif.
Ethan Gunther.
Lachey Shega.
Brock-T Girl Guy.
Taylor Shimitz.
Anija Gurung.
Jenna Saganos.
Kamala Gurung.
Emmett Simmons.
Monita Gurung.
Dathan Simonson.
Sonam Gurung.
Krishika Siwakoti.
Samuel Hannikin.
Sarecha Siwakoti.
Jason Hafner.
Morgan Small.
Selena Hall.
Amelia Sorum.
Jesse Helverson.
Ty Savinroth.
Braxton Hanson.
Sydney Stalinga.
Brendan Hanson.
Adam Stammer.
Kendra Hargan.
Mitchell Steinke.
Haley Hartman.
Brooklyn Steckel.
Elliot Hartwig.
Dietrich Stellingworth.
Zachariah Hassan.
Tyler Steffens.
Kylie Hobb.
Angel Stinger.
Ethan Hayes.
Joshua Sturler.
Matthew Houdin.
Matthew Stoll.
Carson Herbert.
Bradley Struck.
Zachariah Heipel.
Sarah Stuckenbroker.
Emma Hockenberry.
Serja Suba.
Cody Holder.
Vlad Suschik.
Shay Hurocek.
Brandon Swadek.
Samantha Huber.
Joel Swenson.
Chelsea Huff.
Wasim Todesta.
Sean Hurley.
Jacob Talley.
Aisha Hussein.
Subash Tamang.
Oromia Ithaca.
Hawa Tarpe.
Michael Jacobs.
Ahmed Tashil.
Skylar Jacobs.
Aaron Taylor.
Brooklyn Jensen.
Lance Taylor.
Corey Jensen.
Lovetea Tea.
Emily Jensen.
Mariah Thompson.
Caleb Johnson.
Mason Thompson.
Natalie Johnson.
Christine Thuo.
Zakia Johnson.
Saw Timothy.
Jack Johnston.
Gopal Tawari.
Christopher Jones.
Nabin Tawari.
Khadijah Jones.
Maxon Tona.
Lindsey Jones.
Tyler Townsend.
Brianna Junzo.
Daria Turgan.
Sheridan Campman.
Asanti Tusa.
Kelsey Kearney.
Kim Ung.
Simon Keller.
Amy Eitoven.
Christian Kellogg.
Rebecca Uray.
Dylan Kelly.
Emily Van Bakeren.
Sakani Kimbuli.
Madeline Vanderfeen.
Chandra Canole.
Allie Van Ginkel.
Isabel Kinzer.
Michael Van Skoik.
Carter Clapp.
Isaiah Vinson.
Nicholas Cook.
Thomas Vissers.
Ryan Cook.
Catherine Vroman.
Kritika Corella.
Mitchell Waddell.
Bryn Crosgy.
Jacob Wagner.
Zakova Krisselman.
Amy Walker.
Jacob Kringen.
Cordell Walker.
Goy Quach.
Dominique Warmbine.
Austin Kubik.
Jordan Warmbine.
Casey Kubik.
Madison Warner.
Jaden Kusick Wolf.
Dylan Warwick.
Young Pal Kine.
Faraha Wasesa. Jonathan Weberg. Jordan Widener. Amanda Wheeler. Adam Wiegert. Levi Wink. Lucas Wink. Caleb Wyka. Mitchell Wilbur. Emily Wilcox. James Williams. Mariah Williams. Brandon Wilson. Paige Wilson. McKenna Woods. Nathan Woolidge. Grace Wiley. Aaron Yam. Musab Yaqub Mohammed. Guled Yusuf. Lauren Zimbeck. Chad Zimmer. Zeta Zuninga. Mariah Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure. The class of 2016 and 2017 of Washington High School, I present you the class. Students, you may stand.